Hey guys, it's Mary Fran from Even Curiouser, and I'm here today to talk about 5 times I fell for a gimmick this year. Anyways, that sounds a little ominous. I wasn't tricked into buying any of these things. No makeup company pulled wool over my eyes to get me to buy makeup. Unlike certain YouTubers would love you to believe, I willfully purchased all of these things on my own. And I have nothing to be ashamed of. But these are the gimmicks that got me to try things. Number 1 being the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. This stuff, I adore this mascara. And I know the world is really split 50-50, whether it's kind of a love it, hate it relationship. So when this mascara came out and all the hype, I ran out to get it the day it came out. And I didn't get it because everybody was on a trip for it or because Benefit was spending tons of money. I bought it because it had aero particles in it. Yes, because of aero particles. Now, I know you're thinking, Mary Fran, you're crazy. And yeah, I probably am, but this mascara was the lightest stuff I ever put on my eyelashes. It felt weird. I loved the wet feel of the formula. I loved how long it made my lashes. It didn't make them clumpy or spidery. I'm so happy that I tried this mascara. It has become probably one of my top 5 mascaras of all times, and it might be number 1. This is probably the first gimmick I fell for, and that is the Hourglass. Can you see this? Yeah, it's this one. It's this thin, overpriced Hourglass Confessions lipstick. And I bought it because you're supposedly able to take the little lipstick out of the big one. And I'm a designer, I'm a packaging junkie. Like, this is the most elegant lipstick I have ever seen in my life. I don't care if you get half the lipstick of a normal lipstick. Sure, I paid a little extra for this crazy packaging, but I love the packaging and I love the product inside. It's this beautiful purpley red berry color that's just a little bit more berry than red. It has good staying power, especially for a traditional lipstick. I love this and it looks great in my purse. So take that, anti-consumerist. I love this lipstick. Go away. Next up is something you guys probably will have already seen in my empties or will be seeing it in my empties, and that is the Dr. Jart Shake and Shot Rubber Mask. This made my skin feel so freaking amazing when I tried it. I bought a second. I bought it because of the weird baby face on the front and because it was a rubber mask, and the woman told me that it was really like rubber when you put it on your face. So I was like, heck, I'm bored. It's a Saturday night. Instead of buying a bottle of wine or going out to dinner, I will do a little face mask. And I loved it so much, I bought a second one. I only bought this one in a mini, and the reason being is that, I don't know, like, Milk makeup seemed to me to be all about the packaging. Something that was just about packaging, not about function, which is fine, cool. I love cool packaging. But I've been eyeing this ID puffer for a while. I need something I can put on before bed that just feels good and kind of helps relax. You know, I use an eye cream, but, you know, something to just, I don't know. I wanted something fun, and this was different. So I figured, I really wanted the watermelon serum, but that one's not gluten-free, and I didn't want to risk it because they have gluten-free products clearly labeled. So I wanted to try the watermelon serum, but because that one wasn't gluten-free, I was like, well, this seems fun. So I got the mini. I'm really happy I got it to try. I actually think that it'll feel really good, like, on my temples, because it is so nice and cooling. Like, if I keep it in the fridge, you know, stressful days, when work's about to make me explode, this might be something that's really nice to, like, rub right here, you know, tap on my under eyes when I'm feeling puffy, when my allergies are bad, midday. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. I used it this morning, and it did make my eyes feel a bit better after I got an eye full of cat fur, because my cat decided to wake me up by sitting on my face. She's a nice one, that cat. and I'm kind of into skincare in a stick. So the last thing I picked up was this Kush mascara from Milk Makeup, and it is this guy right here. I'm hoping that you're not getting too much of a glare, but the packaging on this is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like this industrial aluminum tube, black writing. It's kind of sexy packaging. Plus, it was released on 4/20. It has CBD oil in it. Ha ha ha. Real mature. Anyways, I am totally stoked about this. I have it on today. I'm gonna do a full review on this, but it's so much fun, and it's a decent mascara. I don't know if it's the best mascara I've ever tried. I've only worn it once. That was today. But I was looking, I wanted to pick up another mascara for when my Bad Gal Bang ran out, and I use it a lot, so it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. And I'm one of those people that's of the opinion that while a mascara can last 6 months, you probably should get rid of it at 3. I picked this one up because I thought it would be fun to try. It's different, it has a different look. It's not like I picked up 2 ultra volumizing mascaras. I picked up one that was super lengthening and a wet formula with a skinny brush. This is a big old fat brush. It's really volumizing, and it's totally different, and I wanted to try it. As someone who works in advertising, granted I work as a user experience designer, so I work in a slightly different part of the agency, but I am fully aware of when a company is doing something to try and get me to buy a product, which is every time a company makes a product. No one makes a palette and goes, yeah, it's just the same as all the others. It's nice. It'll work. Yay. No, they always have some new angle, always have some new, maybe it's a few new shades, maybe it's a new formula, maybe it's bigger pan sizes, maybe it's a different brush in the mascara, maybe it's a wet formula, maybe it's a dry formula, maybe it's a vintage throwback, maybe instead of calling it lip gloss, they're gonna call it lip oil. Okay, I got a few of those too. But it doesn't mean I fell for something or that a company is trying to take advantage of me, right? It means they have a clever approach to something or a different take on something. And I was in the market for those things. So the fact that I chose those products over a different brand doesn't mean that the company had some magic voodoo that it worked on me. There's just a cool packaging or something that seemed cool and interesting and different about the product that made me want to try it. And you should never, ever, ever feel ashamed because you wanted to try something that seemed different or new. You know, you should also not feel ashamed of wanting to try something that seems like just a normal eyeshadow palette. I have the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and it is kind of the workhorse everyday eyeshadow palette that I wear. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love that palette. It gets a lot of use. But no one should make you feel bad about what you're buying. Because even those of us who work in the kind of places where it's all about trying to figure out what would make something appealing to you, buy stuff like that. And that's the other thing about marketing. It isn't to trick you. In fact, tricking you is explicitly against the law. Explicitly against the law. There's no subliminal advertising, there's no lying, we have to tell the truth. It's about finding that bit, that little thing that's just interesting or just different enough that will make you more interested in that mascara over all the other ones out there. And with that, please enjoy your makeup. Live your life. Buy things that make you happy as long as you can afford them. And don't ever feel ashamed of your choices. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out the times that even I happily fell for the gimmick. To make it easy, my head will be floating right here for you to click on, and my most recent video will float right here and I will see you all soon. Bye!